Welcome back to the 9th episode of a close combat Wacht am Rhein playthrough with the Allies in the Grand Campaign. And this time around, well, it's the second turn. The first turn we won every single battle against the Germans except for this one here in Dasburg, where they just simply had too many Panthers for me to be able to deal with it. We did hold them though, and we did cause significant casualties to the Panthers, but they still have another 33 of them to whip back from the reserve, so yeah. Either way, what I'm gonna do is, well, we have some options. We have a armored division here, so we're gonna move that in towards this area so we can engage the Panthers with our armor. And I'm gonna just leave most of these guys in place, and we're gonna move the engineer team here, or the 291st Engineer Combat Battalion, towards the main spearhead of the enemy force, which is in this area. Then I'm going to move this armor division here in towards it as well. Now, I could attack into these areas here, right? And then try to, just take all the ground. I could do that, and maybe I should do that. But if I do that, we won't be defending, which is a lot easier than attacking against what's coming in here, because what's coming in here is going to be some serious armor. Right, we might even see king tigers and such, so attacking into that, it could be tricky. It could be tricky. But you know what, I'm just gonna hang on for a little while here. We're just not gonna push into it. We're gonna get the armor division in place, and then we can do maybe a counterattack. And yeah, we'll wait until we have enough units, like get the engineers over here and such, so we can hold every one of these German supply areas, so that if there's any reinforcements coming in, we have them surrounded when they come in as we are defending. So I think this is better. We just keep defending. That's probably going to be the best option at this point, so let's execute. And here we go. We are running into Kuhlmann here, which is a Kampfgruppe Kuhlmann, a armored division type thing. They got Panthers and all that good stuff, for them anyway. For me, not so good, because my tanks are kind of puny and not the best against Panthers. And here we have, oh, they got Tiger 2s, aka King Tigers, against my infantry. So, yeah. This might not go entirely well. We have 57mm anti-tank guns, which certainly is not going to go through a Tiger 2 frontally. Either way, let's get to it there. The first battle will be in South Eifel again, against the Tiger 2s. So yeah, let's have a look at the map here. They're coming in here. And yeah, well, we'll have to try to figure out the strategy to keep them at bay. Let's see what they got though. I like the camouflage work on these guys. So they got 4 Tiger 2s, which has an 88, which is a very dangerous gun. And not to mention they have some serious armor. They got Panzer IVs, Panthers, Panzer IV-J command tanks, Panzer V-G command tanks, Panzer IV-H, Tiger 2. They have flame half-tracks, they have grills, or grillless, MG half-tracks, infantry gun half-tracks, half-track mortars. So this is gonna be it's gonna be a challenge, not gonna lie. We're gonna give them some SUG troops to come in with her, Panzer Grenadier MG teams potentially, a couple of those for sure, and then just regular Panzer Grenadiers. Then we're gonna give them a command Panther and 4 Tigers to go along with that. And then I think we give them another command Panther and just some Panzer IVs. Like that, just to give it a little bit of variety, the enemy force. And obviously this is going to be extremely difficult for us to deal with, so we're going to have to restructure our forces a little bit over here. The 50 cals have so little ammo that I might not want to bring them again, to be honest, but we could get a bar team in at decent experience level. Maybe this platoon leader we can kind of cheese it a little bit until it is experienced rather than seen battle. I think we should be able to do that, right? That can happen, can it not? I'm gonna give it a few more clicks. If it doesn't happen, it's good. Yeah, it doesn't happen. Whatever. Anyway, we got 4 57mm anti-tank guns. Some of them are now experienced after the last battle, which is nice. But yeah, this is all a bit tricky. I think we get 3 bar teams, and we can at least get it to scene battle, right? So there we go. 3 bar teams, platoon leader, and we need more bazooka teams. There's no denying that we are going to need a plethora of bazooka teams, and if I can get them in that scene battle type combat experience, that's going to be better than well, not having that going on. So bazooka teams are going to be our bread and butter fighting these enemy tanks. So I mean, these 57mm anti-tank guns might just be completely useless actually against a lot of the enemy armor, except for maybe the Panzer IV. So like, if we get the Tigers in the side or the rear, then yeah, sure, but how likely are we to do that though? You know, that's we have 6 bazooka teams, 4 anti-tank guns, and I'll also get a 30 cal team. So we have a little bit of actual infantry with rifles and such rather than just bazookas. Our point total is 438. The opponent's point total is 2,118. So you could say the force is significantly stronger than ours. Significantly. Yeah, so this is going to be a challenge and a half. But at the very least we can get some bazooka teams in an ambush here, as we already have trenches dug there. Although we're defending again, so we could probably dig new trenches if I'm being honest. I'm just thinking, where the heck do I even put my things? You know? 30 cal medium machine gun team we could probably put in this building should any infantry get too closer, so we can kind of fend it off. And here's the typical close combat annoyance, the bug. Oh, is it even a bug? It should be a bug. If this isn't intentional, then it's stupid. You put an anti-tank gun in a position, they dig a trench. In the future, you can then never again deploy that anti-tank gun in that same position. It's got a gun position dug out here. You can't put it in it. Why not? It makes no sense. What am I gonna do about it, you know? Anyway, maybe, yeah, we can get an anti-tank gun into this area here. Which might not be entirely the best thing to do. I'm gonna put my average team, 57s, the ones with less experience than her. As it is a risky position to put them, but maybe a couple of these anti-tank guns in this building could pay off. Ah, well, we're not covering extremely well after. Oh, there's a tree in the way. That's why. Well, it's very limited what we can shoot with them here, but it might be good. It might be good. Gonna move the bazooka. Actually, we're gonna put it here first, just so we dig a trench there for future engagements, if we even keep the ground here. That's another question entirely if we can do that, but yeah, an anti-tank gun there could work out. Could work out. Could also be catastrophical, but that is potential no matter where we put them. So one over here maybe that could work. If it digs a trench for itself, maybe over here. Just, if you get them too close to the map, they won't be digging these fortified positions for themselves. But something like this, I think, might work out. So we got 3 of the bazooka teams kind of in position. Let's screw the trench. Let's have them sneak up faster. Should be able to shoot over the heads of a 2-story building. And so if we look at the, let's see, the 30 cal team, how to try to position them a little bit away from the anti-tank guns. And, well, put a bar team on ambush over here, I think. Hopefully they don't get spotted and maybe they dig a trench for themselves. Just so we can keep enemy infantry at bay if we have to, but I would rather not have to, so we're gonna try to avoid doing that, firing at enemy infantry, unless it's really critical that we do so. And I'm hoping to kind of get them in here in a position where they will actually dig a little bit of a trench for themselves, the platoon leader dudes. Which is hard to do. I need them here, but they're not positioning themselves there, so I guess we just put them here instead and hope for the best. Winning this, probably not possible. So the goal is pretty much to try to hold the enemies as best we can. Yeah, let's have a bazooka team in this trench over here as well. We need to get a little bit of various angles covered by these teams. So from here, the bazooka team, if we can sneak up to the building and maybe get some side shots on some tanks. Possibly. Our bazooka teams aren't the best, so. And then, I don't know, what kind of fire are we looking at here? Like if we sneak just ever so slightly forward here to begin with. And then put another bazooka team for the ambush here and hope they dig a trench for themselves. It might work out. Might be horrendous. But we just need to not lose the map and keep the enemy in place, and then we're good. That's the main goal anyway. Let's put in another bazooka team in ambush here. Hope they don't get spotted. The range is, well, they can't shoot at quite a distance, but they're not going to be doing so with great accuracy. So, bar team, where do we put this bar team? I'm thinking just an ambush here to begin with. Maybe we sneak them in a little bit actually, just to be with the bazooka team. And this could go really bad really fast, but let's begin. Oh my. Oh my. Shoot the King Tiger. Get the King Tiger. Okay, anti-tank guns are taking some return fire, that's for sure. Okay, we took out one of the Panthers at least. These guys are absolutely getting pummeled to death over. What are you gonna do? Beautiful, we have both the command Panthers taken out. That's really good. And then we just need to be watchful. Oh! Well, we're firing high explosives it seems. So I don't know, we gotta be on the ball here a little bit with taking on these various tanks. I think we can maybe sneak this bazooka team here into this building. See if we can't. There we go, we've taken out 3 tanks. Very nice. And then we have various anti-tank guns. Come on. Why can't I select this? There we go. That's a fucking hassle and a half. Oh, maybe we shouldn't shoot them if the armor's too thick. Defend. Defend. Oh no, we've damaged it. 100% damaged it. So 1 Tiger 2 is damaged. Oh, so it's worth taking shots at them. Maybe that Panzer 4 though. I think we kind of need to do that. Bazooka team, well. Okay, we lost that anti-tank gun. I guess I should have just left them to their own devices. But such is life sometimes in close combat. If this bazooka team over here can be very effective and shoot one of these Tiger 2s, that would be good. We have done significant damage to them so far, for sure. Oh, and this is a little bit of an issue right there. We need to open up on these guys so they don't spot the bazooka teams. Ambush, ambush again. Get safe, get safe. We just needed them taken out. And we have got them taken out now, so please stay alive. It's not the end of the world if they don't, but it's a lot better if they do. The bazooka team range here is a little bit over the top. Okay, maybe we can throw a smoke grenade or something. And hopefully, yeah, no, they're absolutely tearing that infantry team apart. There's one guy still alive though, so at least there's that. Get these guys in ambush. And we have this bazooka team in position. Let's engage that tiger. They haven't seen us yet. There's a pencil 4, we should maybe be able to get that. Ooh, that's not a good hit. And they're dead. And these guys are fleeing. That's not good. Damn it, put this guy in ambush then. Okay, well, it's tough, not gonna lie. We have taken out 3 tanks at the very least, so let's hope we can keep this up. Well, that didn't really work out. Doesn't look like they've seen this anti-tank gun yet, though. We do have these various bazooka teams ready to light up when they feel like they have a good shot. It should be now, hopefully. Beautiful, beautiful. Wonderful. Okay, that's another pencil 4 gone. So we have 6 tanks remaining. No, just don't. No, don't. Why are you going back like this now? Don't do that. Just don't do it. Just stay safe. Okay, so they're kind of pinned in here by their own tank wrecks. This is why you might not want to give the AI too many tanks. I mean, there's many reasons for it. One is that you make the game potentially extremely much harder for yourself. And just get back to the trench then. Just get back to the trench. If you're going to break down all the damn time, just get to the trench. But I mean, yeah, you see, like now there's going to be issues with the pathing of these tanks. And this one might be immobilized. This one too. We've damaged 2 of the Tiger 2s. Oh, why is this guy switching his stealth around? Is this guy manning the bar right now? Yes, he is. They want a truce, but I want to inflict more casualties on them if I can, although our main goal here is to hold them in position. Which we're doing okay at so far, I would say. I kind of want to go and take the Crossroads victory location. You know what, I'm going to take this bar team. I'm just going to sneak it down and claim this thing. Hopefully they don't get spotted, or like the one guy doesn't get spotted. Trying to call that out of the platoon leader's not going to end well for us. Did we not have a bazooka team here? Did I move them? I must have moved them. I thought I put 2 bazooka teams up. Felt like I had 1 too many to go around, so I messed up a bit there. Well, I don't know if they want to keep on attempting to do anything here at any point, but if they do, I want to be able to counter that if I can. We're down 2 anti-tank guns, but, well, the thing is, if we can do more damage, we might be able to counter-attack at some point here, like pushing through to take this thing. If we take all the victory locations, we could win. But, how am I going to do that? How will I make that happen? That is my big question right now. So, look at these. Let's sneak maybe over here a little bit. We can get a shot in this pencil 4. Maybe, without having all of these other things to turn fire as soon as we do. Maybe. I mean, we hit that Tiger 2 with a bazooka. It didn't do anything to it, so... They've been spotted. Oh, do I just take the truce? Someone has been spotted, at least. Okay, we got a shot there. Can we take it? Can we make this happen? Don't call back. Just exactly where you are. Stop, take aim, and fire. Please. We can knock this guy out, then we are kind of creating another larger section of wall for the enemy here to deal with. In a sense. The wall being consisting of their own tanks. If we got any luck at all, and maybe these Tiger 2s are now counted as immobilized and will be destroyed, and not in future engagements. I mean, this is just typical in this game. Like, bazooka teams are just really annoying to deal with because they just do this fucking shit all the time. Pinned? What's pinning you? Covered or coward? I mean, just... Hello? You can lie down on the ground and shoot a missile at this guy. Most of its crew is gone. So... I don't know, maybe at some point to figure out how to fire a damn bazooka. And if I look into it, well, I mean, these guys, we can't really move most of these teams. We can maybe sneak these guys off and take the crossroads position. If we're really lucky, we could sneak this guy through all the way here. There we go, they fired off. It's immobilized now, if nothing else. That's good, but destroyed would be better. Okay, well, we have enough bazooka teams in reserve, I guess. Potentially we'll get them. No, they're terrible. They usually miss like crazy. It's a bit annoying, to be honest. Seems like they should be better than they are in this game. Can we fire off that last one and hit? Come on. Okay, we've secured that area, right? And we have some time, so I'm gonna sneak just along the edge of the map. Over there. Maybe we can take that, hit Truce, and then cheesily get a victory? Possibly. And they missed. Again. Oh, just sneak the fuck out of there then, so we don't lose the bazooka team from themselves. They don't have any ammo left. But they could sneak around here, come into this building, and pick up some ammo. See if you can't get going, please. Okay, these guys are back in position. We'll put them in ambush. And at some point we might be able to just start firing off rockets all willy-nilly, hoping to hit something. Before we take a truce if things go sour. Right, we can get some shots onto these tigers for sure. I mean, this has taken... This one, please tell me this is going to be removed. I mean, 4 out of 5 crew members are dead. And there we go, damn it. No, just hide, just hide. I pretty much knew that was going to happen. I had some hopes, but of course it's not going to come to fruition, so... There we go. Well, the team was lost anyway. Taking too many casualties, so... I'm thinking we sneak this bazooka team over here. Right, these other ones I'll just keep in position. If we can sneak it up here, in here, get this tiger. Maybe the pencil 4, but although, yeah, well, we might need to deal with the pencil 4 first, actually. So if we sneak this guy, like, it's gonna take a while to make this maneuver. But hopefully, it can work out. Maybe they can call in there, and then we can pick up the rockets from the bazooka team that died in there. There should be another 4 or 5 rockets they could fire at the Tiger 2, for instance. Yeah, does not seem willing to make any more moves. They've already taken some serious casualties, actually. I potentially lost these Tiger 2s, if I'm lucky at all. We're gonna try to make a maneuver or two, and then we're gonna like simultaneously strike at all the tanks with all the bazooka teams, if we can. And then if it goes bad, we're just gonna hit the truce button. Right, if it leads to us potentially losing a lot of bazooka teams, we just hit truce. We take that damn truce. Also kind of claiming this building is nice, because then we can deploy bazooka teams or even anti-tank guns there in the future, although this position worked out fairly well. Maybe a little bit further south here would be good, so we'd have like... But that's... we couldn't know that, that's due to where tanks have been destroyed now, so... In future we deploy a bit differently, and hopefully get some good shots on the enemy. However, they're gonna come in, since that's the way I'm doing it, with another 10 tanks next time. So things aren't gonna be too easy. Hopefully with 2 less Tiger 2s, at the very least, but... You know, time will tell. Time is something we're gonna utilize right now. Anyway, let's try to move this bazooka team somewhat safely over in this direction. Hopefully this works out, they don't get spotted and killed. It should work out. The enemy are really insisting on this ceasefire, huh? And don't seem like they want to make any moves at all. Which is fine, because we do have them surrounded, and yeah. Those is pencil 4. We need eyes on that pencil 4 for the bazooka team. I'm not holding my breath when I'm actually hitting anything or anything like that, but I mean it could happen, so there you have it. Yeah. So if these guys get in position a bit faster on these, or this guy, then that's kind of good, as long as this guy doesn't... There's one crew member left in that tank, so I'm not sure if that actually affects what this tank will spot, but that should mean there's a lot less eyes out on the battlefield, realistically speaking. But, yeah, if we can just sneak this team over here, try to get a side shot in on this Panzer IV and actually hit, that would be good. In the future, maybe we deploy with more bazooka teams, and just like a couple of heavy machine gun teams or medium machine gun teams in critical positions for pinning down enemy infantry. I think we've done okay though. Like, they've certainly lost a lot more point value than we have, but their reserves are vast as heck. Certainly they have more reserves than we do. Either way, let's call the bazooka team the rest of the way. And hopefully at some point we have a clear shot in this pencil 4 that they can take. Maybe we should wait until they've caught their breath though, actually. So over to this 3 initially, and then we'll see. They might be less accurate. I think they are, if they're winded, so... I don't want them to shoot 5 rockets off here and none of them hits. Pretty much like these guys did. Well, I mean, they might have hit with 1 or 2, but most of them were pretty big misses, to be honest. Like, it's almost a job well done to miss as bad as they did. Just on the side, probably gonna shoot at this Tiger 2 with the bazooka team, or this team. These guys this Tiger 2. These guys, well, they only had shots in this Panzer 4, so we need that to get spotted. Well, technically on this, but it's way outside the effective range, so I mean, just outside the limits of the effective range, apparently. Maybe a bit. 150 meters is like, quotation mark, effective range, I guess. Okay, so just a slight further call down there, so we can get shots between the trees. And life can be good, hopefully. Let's see if we can make this happen. There we go, we have shots. I'll just take them. Is this regular infantry or a crew? Yeah, come on. Make it happen. Connect the dots. Fucking hell. Alright, well. This looks like Panzer IV has shots. We could have taken substantial damage. Can you please hit? It's like actually laughable how bad bazooka teams are in this game. Maybe it's the experience level. I don't know. But you see how bad they missed though? Like the distance is what? Not even 50 meters. It's not really that far, honestly. Come on. Can you hit a single rocket? Just one? Nope. Okay, better sneak them out to safety again then. The enemy is absolutely refusing to make any kind of moves. I wonder if we could sneak this guy just past her. It's just one guy. Would they see him? They obviously saw that guy, so it's like the infantry here would spot them. Maybe. Okay, we can sneak in. Yeah, no, we're gonna follow the waypoints. I think that's safest. Then we open up with all the bazooka teams simultaneously. And hopefully this guy spots that Panzer 4 when he gets into the building. Also, hopefully he starts scavenging the dead bazooka guys. Hey, you're not sneaking very well right now. Go like this. Thank you very much, please. Kinda starting to look like a tank graveyard, this map, huh? Which I'm not entirely opposed to be honest. In future, we might deploy another infantry team here just as a throwaway. We open fire at anything trying to get close to our bazooka teams. Right, and then we sacrifice this team to not sacrifice a bazooka team. He's broken now, he's called in here, now he's broken. Oh lord, okay, well we're gonna have to wait for him to regain sanity or something then. Just please scavenge up those rockets right there. Please do. Oh, what is he doing? He's panicking. Scared and panicking. Did not spot the Panzer 4. Ooh, I don't know, I feel like maybe we could also sneak it. Just this one guy past her. He's broken, but maybe we can tell him what to do. Like, just get out there. Then over there. Can you do that? Can you make that move? Can these guys make that move? I think we're gonna try to see if this works. Because if we can cheesily take the victor locations and the enemy doesn't retake them and we win, that's a lot of tanks we will not be needing to fight. And that could be good. I don't know, this infantry here seems like kind of a nuisance. Let's just put this guy in ambusher, I guess. Until he regains sanity and isn't broken anymore. If such a point in time ever comes. And I don't know, in this game it seems scavenging is very unreliable. Like, even if he's out of ammo, he's not going to pick up the rocket ammo. Maybe it's not possible. I don't know, maybe it's not implemented in this game, but I think it's implemented in earlier versions of the game. So, I mean, for sure, close combat 3, the Russian front, you can scavenge weaponry there. Not so sure about anti-tank ammunition like rockets and such, but well, we'll see. Flagging this one on here in the hopes of a victory where we don't have to keep fighting these tanks. It's a bit cheesy, I know. And it might not work, but it might work. And we don't have that much time, so I hope we can get there within 10 minutes as well. That's another thing.
Sir, the enemy has offered a ceasefire.
Yes, I am aware of that. Okay, well, thing is, we lost 2 anti-tank guns. We took out some pretty high value tanks of this, but we don't have any anti-tank gun reserves. They have, I don't know, 100 more tanks to pour in here or something. I didn't really count, but yeah. Still in panic mode, this guy. Thinking maybe I could get the platoon leader team over to him to give him a little bit of a morale boost. Possibly. Would be nice if the Americans had like some Panzerfaust equivalent to be firing off her, but they don't. So the Germans are a lot better off when it comes to armor, machine guns, and anti-armor. When it comes to weaponry. Oh, there we saw them for a second there. Maybe I should open up, who knows? It's taken them 3 minutes to call this far. I'm not sure they can actually call all the way though. Maybe I should have done this sooner. Still in panic mode. This is... yeah, it might not work. It might take too long. Yeah, I think I should have done that sooner. Crawling through the snow, it takes a while. Well, we're gonna replace these anti-tank guns that went down with bazooka teams, so... I mean, that might be better, actually. It could be more effective, but okay, if we get close enough to this, if we can manage to sneak all the way up, then we can just sprint if time gets a little bit constrained. If we go in there in like the last second and take that thing, I wonder if that will trigger... I think it will trigger the 2-minute warning to retake a victory location, so I don't think we can cheese it too easily like that. Although, is it really cheesing it? My bad. Is it really cheesing it though? Because it's just, we're playing the game mechanics, right? Like, the game is like that. This is how the mechanics are. They're made that way. I wouldn't say I'm even exploiting them. I'm just playing to the game mechanics. Okay, he deserted, so we lost that team then. Yeah, he's gonna die. He dead.
We surrender.
Oh yeah, not dead, he surrendered. Yeah, I mean, they can panic all they want, it's whatever. Just can we get past her? They were here at like 7-something minutes. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I mean, yeah, I think we can like almost get there. We should be able to, like, but if I see guns starting to turn around on my guys, so then I'm gonna open fire with these bazooka teams, try to distract some of it at least. Some of the enemy fire. Whoa, what the fuck? These guys have lost patience, now they're moving around. Don't do that. You're suddenly gonna be spotted by a tank and destroyed. We're getting to that point now where people are just gonna lose patience and not stay in a position. Gonna have to do this, and then this with these guys. Don't tell me you're firing, no!
Sir, the enemy has offered a
Oh,
ceasefire.
thank fuck. Whew. I'm just switching the orders around so that they don't actually start moving out of their positions. Giving them a fresh order to relate to, so to say. I mean, the sneak maneuver is working so far. The tanks haven't seen us yet, and as soon as we get into these trees, sir. Well, we got 5 minutes left to call her. It took them like 2 minutes to get this distance, so... Yeah, in the last 30 seconds we can go for a sprint. Oh god, they've seen him. They've seen him. They've seen him. I don't care if the armor's too thick. Fire, 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 fire. Open fire, open fire. Give them hell. Fire, 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 open fire. Okay, do we risk losing these bazooka teams? Fuck. We gave up on that. Okay, well... I mean, it might still work here. Okay, we lost the bazooka team, but... We mobilized the Panzer IV. The Tigers are now driving away here. We maybe just switch these guys back on ambush. Hey, okay, we prompted some maneuvers, so... Good, we took out that. Okay. Alright, that's good. Still have a few rockets left on these guys. One on this team. Oh, the Tiger 2 is kind of coming this way here now. I know, I mean, yeah, we managed to distract them away from shooting these guys up north at least. Put them into a bit of a panic. Oof, can this be done? Can this be done? If I only had another few minutes. Oh, hello. Here it comes. Oh, we got side shots. It's immobilized. That's really good news. Is it gonna return fire now though? Doesn't look like it. That could then count as destroyed in the future now. Is this moving anything else in its turret? Not sure how many Tigers we actually have immobilized. Or Tiger 2s, I should say. King Tigers. Come on, let's get this victory location here. We can maybe win this time. Oh, it would be sweet to do so. I mean, we should have time to get over there. Have they been spotted? Is this tiger seeing them? Or are they? No, they're just kind of relocating. Okay, good. Turning around to go somewhere else. Okay, potentially we've taken out several of the tigers. This guy has its... Well, they both have their asses and side armor towards us, so... What are they aiming at? Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Just, we'll take the truce then. They're gonna go down, so... Okay. Okay, we did okay, but we couldn't quite pull off that move though. Hopefully some of our bazooka teams have gained more morale now. I mean, more experience. We lost 2 of them, which kind of sucks, but we have caused pretty good damage to the enemy team, not the infantry. Well, we've taken out 2 infantry units, not that that really matters though. Yeah, overall we've done some damage, mainly to the Panzer Force, I guess. And the Panthers. So we've destroyed 5 tanks and damaged 4. There was only 1 tank left undamaged. The chances are several of these tanks will count as actually destroyed now. All in all, I think we did pretty good on that one. We could have done better, and I would hope that we had kind of gained the ground that we walked through here, but apparently not, unfortunately, so there you go. And my stomach is rebelling against me here. Oh, here we go. I fucked up. Well, there you have it. I clicked the wrong button. Either way, I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, I would appreciate if you left a like on it. And you can catch me in the next one as always. So, thank you for watching, and have a good one.